Hello everybody and welcome to One Player. Today on the table we have Hostage Negotiator. This is the second time this has appeared on the channel. First time we played through Edward Quinn. Today we're going to be facing off against Arcane Masua. Before, however, we get started, I need to say a huge thank you as this video, or at the time of recording, I just passed over 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I never quite expected this channel to go anywhere in particular, but it has quite often given me something to look forward to and to interact with all you guys, to get comments from you folks, and likes and views, and just to interact in the ways that that we have has been really phenomenal. And it's honestly given me something to to plan for and to look forward to, and that has been absolutely amazing. So I am having a wonderful time making videos for all of you. Lots more solo board gaming content to come, but as I said, just a massive thank you for subscribing and for joining me on this journey. With that out of the way, what the heck are we doing? Well, in Hostage Negotiator, you play as a hostage negotiator. So we are engaging in a conversation with this hostage taker. He has taken 7 hostages, and essentially these cards that we are going to pick up from the available piles here are kind of bargaining chips in our conversation. They steer the way that our conversation goes with our adversary, and allow us to not only gain conversation points to buy more powerful cards, but also to raise and or lower the threat level, which is essentially like how volatile the situation is becoming. So we're starting our threat level up on level 4 here on this wheel. The threat level decides or dictates how many dice we are able to roll. The dice dictate our success within those conversations. We have a deck of terror cards, so these are essentially our adversary's turn. When we flip one over, it basically says what they do. So Arcane Masua is, I think the backstory is he's part of some sort of terrorist cell. And yeah, essentially, like, this can be anywhere from like they kill a hostage to like they demand water to they demand weapons or whatever. And they also, as you can see over here, have two demands already preset. So this major demand and this escape demand, we don't know what they are. There's, I think, 3 or 4 of them for each character that you can play against. So this is the major demand which we can concede should we need to, and also their escape demands. This is like, give me a boat or a taxi or a helicopter or whatever. So so our hand starts out with these 6 cards with the cost of 0. So we get to play these. We get to have these in our hand for free, and they rotate through our hand basically every turn. Any cards that, let's say we played these 3 cards, for example, any cards that we don't play get to stay in our hand until the next turn. These are not available, but then for the turn afterwards they go back in and we can pick them up. So they kind of like rotate around through a couple of turns. I think that makes sense. You'll see how it works. For now, we should concentrate probably on finding out what this guy wants. Lots of the terror cards essentially get way worse if we don't know what he's actually asking for. So if we can reveal a demand right away, that would be lovely. And we've got 2 of those cards, so 2 possibilities to find out what he actually needs. So right now the threat level is 4, so we're going to roll 2 dice. Every roll of 5 or 6, so that's 6, that's 5. This sheriff's badge kind of looking thing is a success. Anything 1, 2, or 3 is a failure, these blank sides. And then any 4 is a success if we play 2 of our cards from our hand face down to make up 1 success. So if I played this card down, for example, this what are your demands card, if we roll 1 success, we do get to reveal a demand, or we can gain a conversation point. If we get 2 successes, we can reveal a demand and gain 2 conversation points. So let's just go ahead and see what happens. All right, we've got a 4 and a blank, so we can place down 2 cards like this from our hand and turn this into a success. So with a success, we get to reveal a demand. I'll reveal his major demand just to see what he wants. He wants a supply of weapons. So if we spend 4 conversation points during any time in the game, then we get 1 hostage and -2 threat level. However, the penalty for conceding is at the beginning of each terror phase, it goes the threat level goes back up by 2. So that's pretty bad. You can see as soon as we get to the K, we only get to roll 1 dice, and then anything above that, anytime we're supposed to move up, our hostage gets killed. So we probably don't want to give him weapons just yet. So we've got we don't have any conversation points to buy cards with as of yet. So why don't we see if we can maybe get some. Let's play this. Let's play this small talk card, and again we're rolling 2 dice, and a double success will give us 3 conversation points, a single success will give us 2, and it's a single success, so we do have 2 conversation points. And I'll end the conversation there. We can choose at any time to stop. Like I said, these will stay in our hands. Now we enter the spend phase, so we've got 2 points to spend, and we can buy anything essentially with cost of 2 at the bottom here. So this one, this one, this one, and these are all going in ascending order. So 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will give us a lot of conversation. This gives us an extra dice, and this lowers the threat. I say, why don't we do just a few more minutes? Yeah, let's go with just a few more minutes. I like the thought of getting a lot of conversation points, maybe, hopefully, in the next turn. So these go back into the pile. Again, we don't get to pick them up this turn, but we'll get to pick them up next turn. And then we enter the terror phase. So we flip over a terror card. Looks like we're back to square one. Place the threat level marker back on the starting threat level. Well, that's grand because it's already there. So actually, that's kind of a free gimme. Which never happens. Thanks so much, game. That's wonderful. We could reveal another demand with this What Are Your Demands card. We can also, do the just a few more minutes, which I think I'm going to go for. We don't have any way to lower the threat down to the place where we'd start rolling more dice. So I think it's just worth going for it right away. So single success gives us, unfortunately, +1 threat, but 3 conversation points. Oh, I should have said we spent that, so it goes back down to 0. And these don't roll over per turn, so it should always reset down to 0 at every turn. Double success gives us 4 points. That'd be great, but I'm not sure I can rely on my luck. No, I cannot. So that raises the threat by 2, and unfortunately, the conversation ends. So that was a big gamble, and we haven't done very well. So this goes back into the just a few more minutes pile. I do get to pick up all of these cards back into my hand, but unfortunately we are teetering a little too close, if you ask me, a little too close for the threat level to hit its maximum. The terror card. Roll a die and add hostages to the pool as follows. So, oh my goodness, all right. So 6, 5, and 4 we had 1 hostage, 3 and 2 we had 2 hostages, and a 1 gives us 3 more hostages. Of course it's a 1. Of course it is. Long-term viewers of my channel will know that me and dice are not the best of friends, and I've got to get more hostages out of the box. This is not great because, of course, we have to rescue all of the hostages before we're able to win the game. Obviously, the win condition is to rescue all the hostages and then either killing or capturing the abductor. The lose condition is if either more than half of the hostages are dead, or we get to the very end of the terror deck and have no more turns left. So at the moment, things aren't looking super great. We do need to get some hostages out there. So you'll see these cards, this one, this minor extraction, and then these 3 cards at the top. also will get us hostages, rescued hostages. So, and of course, if we get down to S, the opposite happens if we carry on down. So just like after K, your hostages get killed. After S, which I think is safe, or so save after we get past, after we lower the threat further, we get to save a hostage each time. All right, less blathering, more saving hostages. Let's keep cool, shall we? I think we'll keep cool. So we're still rolling 2 dice, luckily. And if we get a success, we get to lower the threat level. Once again, there is no success, and so we lose a conversation point. So we're starting from a negative there. Let's play maybe 2... let's do what are your demands, and then I might play some small talk as well. That was a double success, which is fantastic, because I'm going to reveal a demand. That's my escape demand. So, guy wants a helicopter. That's fine. The penalty for conceding this is obviously they escape, so we don't want to do that until we're absolutely sure it's necessary. And we're absolutely sure we can win in that turn. And we gain 2 conversation points, so that puts us back up to a positive 1. Let's go for some small talk and see if we can get him back on side. Alright, we've got a 1, and we can pay 2 cards for another point, but to be honest, that gets us up to 3 points. So we've got 1 success, which gives us 2. That gets us 3 points, and that gets us a minor extraction. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. This card obviously is, again, a bit of a gamble, because if we don't succeed, we do lose a hostage. So I might try to pick up one of these, which is to re-roll a threat dice. To re-roll a dice after a threat roll. To kind of maybe like shore this up a little bit, Alright, these are going back in here. We've bought the minor extraction card. This goes back to 0, and we've got a terror card of, oh gosh, okay, +2. So that goes 1 and 2, means that hostage is dead. Sorry, friend. And now we're only rolling 1 dice. So we really need to get that threat level back down. Let's go keep cool. And hopefully we get a success, please. Oh, we do get a success. All right, so we're back in the orange level, which is good. And I don't really want to risk pushing it back up. So I'm going to go with small talk again. We can again roll 2 dice. And we've got another success, so we're up to 2 conversation points. I'm going to leave it there, and we will buy, I think... I do, like I said, I do want this to go with a minor extraction. I do really want to lower the threat, though, to be quite honest. What have we got in here? What's your demands? Keep. Okay, we've got another keep cool coming into our hand next turn. Yeah, all right. Let's go with let's go with this to. Let's go with both of these to bolster our minor extraction card. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. These 2 are going back here. These 3 are coming into our hand. And terror is upon us. Make a threat roll. Success means we save, and fail means a hostage dies. This is a hostage escape attempt. Oh, make a threat roll. So that's 2 dice. All right, that's good. It should say there's a difference between roll a die or a dice and make a threat roll. So the threat roll basically is dependent on what level we're at, right? So we're going to roll 2 dice. So hopefully we can get 1 success, maybe? We do get 1 success. So we've saved our hostage. Not much that we did towards that. I mean, well, I guess the hostage saved themselves, didn't they? All right, we've got a lot of cards, which is fine. The hand limit is 10, so we're not quite there yet. I would like to both get the threat level down and get some hostages out. So I think I'm going to play minor extraction first and just see what happens. So we've got 2 dice. Hopefully we get 2 successes, and that would be grand. Because if we get one, yeah, all right. Now, if I get a 4, I've got plenty of cards to play down to change it into a success. And if I don't get any successes, I can play these to re-roll and hopefully, try again. All right. So we got 1 success. I don't want to roll the threat. I don't want to raise the threat level. So I am going to play this and roll again, and hopefully, come on. It went off screen, but it was a 1. Should I do it again? Or should I go for this and just keep cool? I'm going to go one more time. I'm going to double down. Alright, never mind. So the threat level goes up, but we do save a hostage. Okay. So then, those were that, and then we don't have any demands, or he doesn't have any demands left. So these cards are a little useless, and we're only rolling 1 dice, so this should be 0. I always forget to do that. Let's go keep cool, and we're rolling 1 dice, and hopefully we can just lower it by 1, please. This dice is broken, it's only landing on 1s. I'm going to mix it up with the rest so I don't remember what that is. So keep cool, that was a mistake. That gets us to -1. I can play down one card on a bit, like 1 card face down to gain 1 conversation point. But to be honest, I don't think I want to pay 3 just to get one of these cards. I don't think I do. Keep cool, just stay calm. Well, maybe I do, I don't know. To be honest, the what are your demand cards are a bit useless right now, and the small talk isn't doing me great either. So what if I did actually play all 3 down, and then I would go back up to 0 and then up to 2, and I'd buy this card, just stay calm, hopefully, to be able to lower my threat level. I'll keep cool, small talk, and just stay calm in my hand for next turn, and I think that's not a bad hand of cards. Right, these go back here, this one goes back there, this one goes back there. All of those were failures, and it's terror time. Draw and resolve the next red terror card. Alright, so 2 and 1, fantastic. A moment of weakness. Alright, we've got very lucky with the terror cards thus far. So we had the first one, which was like, yeah, don't do anything, which is fantastic. And we got the hostage escape done. So now we've got 1 more hostage free. That's 3. 3 to 1. That's a pretty good ratio of save to kill, I believe. So let's go keep cool first, because then if we fail this, somebody dies and we have to end the conversation. If we fail this, just the conversation gets -1 point. So this is less risky. Let's hope for success, please. Ooh. Is it worth playing both of these cards face down in order to get -1 threat? Yes, I think it is, because yeah, it is, of course it is, because if I don't do that and I play this, I still have to roll 1 just to get -1 threat, so this is guaranteed. Okay, good, yes. Threat down, that's good. These come into my hand, these go back here, and this goes back here too. Terror time, this is going nowhere. He's killed a hostage. If any unrevealed demands, yes, so this is what I was speaking about. So if there's any unrevealed demands, the threat level would also rise. But fortunately, we do know what he wants. We're just kind of stalling for time at the minute, I guess. How many terror cards have we got left? Not a lot. Okay, we're not doing great, but we're not doing terrible, I suppose. Now bear in mind, I could get 2 for this. If I do both of these face down, that's 2 points. I just need 1 more point in order to get another minor extraction card. Yeah, okay. So that's 2 points there. And then I'm going to play small talk. I'm going to roll 2 dice, hopefully get 3 points. Yeah. We get 1 point, so we get 1 success, so 2 conversation points. Now we're up to 4, which is actually pretty good, because I'm going to do the same thing I did last time and buy a minor extraction and the kind of renege card, what I meant was, and hopefully we can actually get a success next time. So these are all 0s, go back here. All the other cards come into my hand. Terror. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay, so we're not doing that good, I suppose. Another hostage kill, and now we are 3 for 3. So I did spend all of those. Whoops. And now we're gonna do. So he's gone back up. So I need him to keep cool. Definitely needed to keep cool, and we want a success out of this, please. Yes. Do we go again? Another one? No, let's keep it just in case we need to change a 4 into a success. So now we're rolling 2 dice, and I'm going to play the minor extraction card. 2 successes, please. No. It's one success, or one half success. So let's re-roll this dice. That's tough. Alright, so we're going to play both of these face down to change this into a success. One success means the threat goes up, but we rescue another hostage. These come into the hand. These are all used. So this and these three. And we've got one more terror card before the final pivotal event, whatever that is. Roll a die. If the result is less than or equal to the current threat level. Yeah, it's going to be, because our threat level is currently 7. So another hostage dies, and if one more hostage dies, we lose the game, right? Oh no, over half. Okay, so so over half would be 6. So 5 hostages can die. Oh my gosh, this is pretty bad. Alright, we need some good rolls. We really, really need some good rolls. We can make a maximum of 4 points with this. And I think I'll probably go with this one or this one if I can get 4, but you know, that seems pretty unlikely, to be honest. Actually, let's do this. Or do I just play again? Do I just play these face down? Spend 4 to concede during any conversation for a hostage and -2 threat. So that would get me down to 5, but then it'd go straight back up again. I always find my games play out like this, where I'm like kind of dilly-dallying around the bottom level, and then the only time I can really afford one of these like actually good cards is like the very last turn. So let's see what we can make happen. I think I'm going to play this one. If I do have to end the conversation, that's okay, because I still get 1 conversation point. It's really not enough, is it, to do anything? Oh man. Okay, so our conversation has to end, unfortunately. I do get to buy this card for 1. And this goes back here, so now I've got a fuller hand at least. That is the last hostage that can die. So if this involves killing hostages, we are absolutely game over. So, let's think about this. We've got one more. So after this goes, we've got one more conversation phase, in which we can buy, cards as well. So I really, really need to get the threat level down. So this is the only way to do that, because I really need to roll some more dice in order to try and score. Pretty much, I'm going to try and score this. So essentially what we need to do now is essentially save 2 hostages, because if there's no hostages left in the pool and we save a hostage, then we win. Yeah, if there's no hostages left in the pool and we save another hostage, then they surrender and we win. So we really need like either this one to work out well or to buy this one. So we need to basically have 3, right? 3 of them, 3 points. So let's keep cool first. We'll try to lower the threat level. Okay, we've lowered the threat level. We can roll 2 dice. Now we're gonna do maybe keep cool again. I don't see why not. Keep cool again. And that way we could possibly gain, or maybe I just spend this as a point. Let's roll 2 dice, and I'm going to go with what are your demands and hope that I can get this double conversation points. I cannot, but I can get 1. So now I need 2 more to get a minor extraction. So I think I'm going to do, and of course I can spend 4 here, but then I won't be able to rescue the next hostage. So I'll have got all the hostages out, but then he will still win. So that's not good. Let's do these 2 face down. We're going to go up to 3. We're going to buy the minor extraction. And now we've got a minor extraction to save 2. And the possibility of getting 3, 4, 5 in order to buy extra dice. Okay, I think that's where I'm going. I think that's where I'm going with this. Oh, man, I am not convinced this is going to go well. Let's see. Keep cool. What I meant was, and these are all free. Pivotal event. The abductor may not be eliminated. The abductor may not be eliminated while there is at least 1 hostage in the hostage pool. Well, that actually is probably the best card we could have pulled, because we're not actually planning to eliminate him. We are just planning to try to have him surrender. So that's fine. I don't care about that. We've got 1 last turn, again, with which we can buy cards in this round. I'm very tempted like to just roll for this and see, just bank the entire game on a roll, or this is my option. I can either bank my entire game on a roll and just hope that I can get 2, or I can give myself the best chance of getting 2 by hopefully buying dice. But then to get 4, I need to basically succeed at pretty much all of these cards, and they have the opportunity to either worsen my threat level or end the conversation, which would also result in a loss. So it's can I get lucky 3 times, or just try and get lucky once? I don't know what the odds are. I don't know what the best thing to do there is, but I'm gonna do this one. I'm decided. Come on. I hate dice, man. I hate dice. They're so stupid. Such stupid dice. Let me try again. Alright, you and I both know that we lost. But just because we can, let's kind of rewind time a little bit and go with that. 2 points in the conversation. And so now I need to do that again. Or I can just do this. That's 4 points, right? 4 points. And now, do I get a hostage, or do I get 2 dice? If I get a hostage, I only need to score 1 success. If I take 2 dice, I still need 2 success to win, but I'll have 4 chances to do it. All right, we're going for the helicopter. We've got him a helicopter. He escapes at the end of this conversation unless we can rescue 2 hostages. Okay, ready? 4 dice. Don't know why I'm banking my luck on dice. We just need 2 successes, that's all. Yeah. Yes, we have rescued the hostage, the final hostage, and the second hostage. The abductor surrenders. Goodness gracious me. I mean, this game is always so tight, and it's always won and lost on usually a single dice roll, which is really frustrating, but it does also make the game quite fun. Well, so we kind of lost one. I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. And a fitting end, or a fitting video for the 1,000 subscriber celebration. Me losing a game with dice in it, and then just a little bit cheating in order to win the game. Sounds about right. That is going to be it from me. If you have not already, please do consider subscribing. 1,000 people have already said that it's a great idea, so just jump on the old bandwagon. Otherwise, do feel free to drop a like, leave me a comment, and look out for the next video on the channel coming very, very soon. Thank you so much again for all of your support, for keeping me somewhat sane during the COVID lockdown, and just giving me something to do. This has honestly been this is honestly a wonderful, wonderful thing to look forward to every week. So I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being around. That is going to be it from me. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, I will see you later.